Hi everybody. So here's my photo reference. I'm not going to draw and paint everything. This is the demo for Walnut ink. I'm using cold press watercolor paper. The brand is Fabriano, and it's 9 inches by 12 inches. I have my cup of water. I just have like a ballpoint pen, Bic, my well-used Blackwing matte pencil. I love this brand of pencil. This is an ink palette. It's not a watercolor palette, it's an ink palette. Small, circular, it is made for ink. So that's colored inks, India ink, the black ink, or walnut ink. My designated watercolor brush around, oh, you can't see it. Around, this is used for my ink because you don't want to use your watercolor brushes for ink. Let me make sure you saw that. Ink palette, circular, round. That palette's for ink only. And here's my walnut ink. You can find this at Artisan Craftsman or Dick Blick or even Jerry's. So the first thing you want to start with is shaking it. Then the next thing we do is, let's see if you can see this good. You can see it. The next thing we want to do is put it in the middle. That's our ink. So I'm going to quickly, so we have our ink in the middle of the palette. I'm going to quickly just draw one of the chickens right here. Let's see if you can't see it. Okay. Yeah, now you can see. And I'm drawing the outline of this chicken. So, there's one chicken, for example. So I drew that with just a regular like pen, and this is the darkest part of the chicken. So I'm just going to dip my round brush, loading my brush. And what I'm going to do is like watercolor, put the bead down. This is a saturated color. This is the deepest value. This is your darkest dark. And see how I'm just traveling with that bead and pushing it? There. I'm going to let that dry for a moment. Okay, so if you want to make it a lighter value than that, what you can do is take your brush and put some water in here and then take this color and put it in there. Now this is going to be, a lighter value. And here you can block in, if you want to do a drawing of a person. Now see, that's scrubbing there. Because see, okay, now I'm going back with my bead. But see how this value is lighter because I added water to it. So if you want to make an even lighter value than that, then you would take this mixture, put it in this next well, but you want to have a lot, and then you would dip your brush in and add water, and this value is going to be, see, that's even lighter than the last value. And again, I'm just pushing that bead. Now see, I'm running out of pigment. See how that went dry? So I go back in, load my brush, go back to painting where I left off. Now, if I want to go back here, I kind of don't mind it like that. So you could leave that how that is. If you want to go above that, you can. Let's see if you can see that. Okay. Okay, so now you know your darker color, and you don't have to pour out as much as I did there. But, you put some water in there, take some of that dark value, the walnut ink, the darkest dark, put in there, add some more water to it, then take that mixture, put in there, add a little more water. If you keep on doing that, then you're going to have a value range. And if this is not dark enough for you, wait till it dries, go back in, take the dark ink that's in the middle and, apply it where you want it. This is not quite dry yet, so I'm not going to do that. But now I'm going to show you just drawing with my brush. Let's see if you can see it. So there's, planar, right? Yeah, we're talking about planar and linear application, planar. It's fun to draw with your brush too. So this is more of a open form, tonal way of drawing and painting. So there we go. Boom, boom. Look at, I can go like that. And if you want it, like, I can. There you go. So that's drawing with your brush. Let me see. Stippling, right? Here, if you want to make some marks, that's stippling. Stippling are dots like Seurat. Or look, linear. See, I'm using the tip. There. There. There you go. You can go back in to those darker areas while it's wet, or you could wait till it dries. Yeah, so the same thing like here if you draw with your pencil, right? Let's see. So I always start at the top with the head, always. Outline. And see, I like that drawing, how it is already. So, and then, cross contour. Okay. And then if I want to, here, I'm not going to do the other ones right now. I just want to add just more water in here. See, now it's a lighter. See if you add more. You could do it the other way I was mentioning, or you could just do this. Now it's a wash. It's an ink wash. And see, look, your line drawing can show through. That's another way of doing it. All right. Thank you so much, everyone.